So what am I doing holding an orange balloon and also being able to film in church today? And what's the Bible got to do with the orange balloon and church? Well, today is a special day, and today is Ascension. And it's not necessarily a celebration that we are familiar with Sunday by Sunday in church. But on a Thursday, it always lands on a Thursday, we always have a communion service. So it's brilliant today to be able to consider a weeny bit about Ascension and what it's got to do with our personal lives. Because I'm so mindful at the moment, that we've got so many things going on, and maybe our attention levels are less than they would normally be. So in Acts 1, verses 6 through to 11, there's the story there, the message there of Jesus being risen and then ascended. And so that then leads me on to the balloon. So this balloon is representing Jesus. Now, I realise that for some of you, you might think, ooh, that's maybe a bit of an offence. But I don't think Jesus will mind, because, of course, he uses all sorts of illustrations to demonstrate his good news. And so this illustrates Jesus, and all that contains, that's in that balloon really represents the whole of Jesus. And what happened at the Ascension was that the whole of Jesus, because of his death and because of his resurrection, the whole of Jesus is now available to be poured into us as believers. Which, when you think about that is absolutely mind-blowing. And of course, Paul, he refers to this in Colossians 1:27 when he says, Christ, the hope of glory, lives in us, believers of Jesus Christ. Now, what I was rather hoping to do was to essentially sort of pour the whole of Jesus into me, or demonstrate that. But as we know, the minute that we start unleashing what's inside a balloon, it goes a bit ballistic, and it'll drop on the floor, it'll make crazy noises. So you can just imagine that. But just maybe spend a moment or two throughout the day, or even through the week ahead. What does it mean to you that the whole of Jesus is poured into you as a believer? Because for me, I know that he affects the way I think, he affects the way I feel, he affects my mental health, he affects my spiritual health, and of course, he affects my spirit. But in what particular way does he impact your mind, your emotions, your body, your mental health? In what particular ways does he do that for you?